Today I'm going to get the rarest possible checkmate against Martin. Now, technically, this is not the absolute rarest checkmate. That goes to, I believe, the double disambiguated bishop checkmate. Look that up. It's a fun video. But I'm going to be getting an en passant checkmate against Martin. Now, I know how to do it. I have an idea, and it requires me to keep his d7 or e7 pawns on d7 or e7. Now, technically, that's not required, but this is the easiest way to do it, so I'm going to hope that he doesn't push these, and we're going to hope he doesn't push his d7. Oh, okay. So we're going to go for a different version of this checkmate with one of these pawns. So what I have to be able to do here is block one of these pawns from moving. A prerequisite, a requirement per se, is that the pawn has to be on the 7th rank still so that it can move a full 2 squares forward so that I can en passant. So we'll have to just play a normal opening here for a little bit, take all of Martin's free pieces that he's offering us, and eventually we'll get to a point where I probably shouldn't even castle. It's wasting some time. But eventually we'll get to a point where we can block off a pawn and then force him to be able to move it forward 2 squares, and we can en passant for checkmate. So I'm going to go ahead and take his queen for free. And now we have to get to a point where I guess I'll just move this bishop back. I have to get to a point where I can block off either the AB or FG pawn. One of them has to be blocked off from moving. So I'm not sure which one this will be. Maybe we end up blocking... Ooh, perfect. This is perfect. Okay, so this B7 pawn is stuck now. Now, let me just think, because in order for us to get this checkmate, we have to think of how this is even going to be possible in the first place. Maybe I get my pawn to a5, and it ends up being a bishop check, and he's got a block, and then mate. So let me take all of Martin's pieces first. That is the first step here, and then we can focus on getting the actual checkmate. I could have actually taken right here, and I will do that right now. And let's just... Oh, I could take this rook, but I don't want to move my knight off of the b6 square because I want to force his pawn to stay there on b7. So I just have to continue taking all of Martin's pieces. I want to get him down to only a king and this b7 pawn. That is the goal. Okay, perfect. Love this. So let's make sure that's not... This is checkmate, so let's not play that. Let's just push his king back. It has to go right back. Oh, it can go that way. That's right. I have to be a little bit careful that I'm not checkmating him. He's in stalemate right now, actually. But that gets him out of stalemate. Perfect. Perfect. And I want to push a pawn to a5. I'll just go ahead and take this pawn as well. And let's push a pawn to a5. And then we can start the plan, the procedure. So I need to maybe get rid of some of my pieces. I have a lot of them on the board. I guess this one can go over here for now. That's fine. And I'll just move a bishop out of the way as well. So I need to get to a point. How am I going to do this? I'm going to block off this b6 pawn. I want to block this b6 pawn off with my queen. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do this. So let's move the bishop out of the way. Oh, but he doesn't have a square. Ugh. Okay, fine. Go right back. Don't get a repetition. That would be bad. I give this check, it's mate. So let's just move the queen out of the way. Let's give this check with the bishop. Now he can move over. And that's what we need. We need him to continue to move over. Let's block off his squares again, so he's forced to move this way. And then he can start moving over here. And this is what I want. I want him to be able to move this way. Okay. Contain Martin's king. Now I can give this check. Yes, this should be okay. He's forced to... no, it's not, because he's forced to move here. Well, he can move here. And if... Okay, I think he has to move here because otherwise it would be a mate in one. Oh, he can move forward. Well, that... Okay, that's mate. Martin, come on. Oh, he couldn't even move here if he wanted to. I'm realizing. Yikes. Okay, let's move right back. Let's try this again. I give this check, he can move backwards. Maybe that's the best place. Martin, what are we doing? This is not what you're supposed to be doing. All right, push you back, and I can get my queen. Okay, now I've got my queen on b6. It's not stalemate. This is perfect. He can move back and forth. Oh, he can move to there as well. I don't want that. I also don't want him to move back up this way, which is a little unfortunate. But maybe I can move. Okay, if I play bishop c5, he has this move. The other thing I have to be worried about is the 50 move rule. When was the last time a pawn was pushed? I guess h4, so that would have been... Oh, I can always push a pawn whenever I need to. So we'll be okay. Okay, his king is stuck on these two squares now. It's moving back and forth. So the way that I want to do this, I need to get this bishop to come back here and be able to deliver a check this way. Oh, his king can move over here. I forgot about that completely. Oh no. That's not good. I need to block off that square as well. Maybe I bring my bishop back. He can move his king down, though. Okay, but he doesn't. This is much harder. This is proving to be much harder than I initially thought. All right. I can't move the bishop back yet, but I can move... No, I can't move... Well, I can do this. If I move the knight over, we have king here. Bishop moves over. Let's start there. Bishop moves back. But if bishop moves back, he has this move, and this move. I want him to move this way, so maybe I block off like this. And now he's forced to go back over here. And now... But this... Oh, it is covered. Now he's forced to go back and forth. Okay. Okay, I think we're making progress here. So I think all I have to do... No, not quite. I need to be able to block off this square as well. So can I move my knight? I think I see it. I think I see it. If I move my knight to f7, his king moves back to c8. I can give this check. Queen c5, he moves back. Does he have any squares? Everything's covered. Yeah, and so he has to... So he moves back here. I give this check. He's got a block, and then it's mate. Okay, I think I see it. Let's do it. Knight f7. We're going to get en passant, checkmate. In 1 second, king d7. Every square is cut off. These squares are cut off by the rook. These squares are cut off by the queen. And this square is cut off by the knight. So I have one check that I can give. Bishop a4. He plays b5, and we can get en passant, checkmate. Oh, that is an awesome one. I just wanted to do that for so long. I don't know that I've ever gotten an en passant checkmate. Obviously not in a real game, but I don't think I have even against a bot or anything ever. So that was really fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this fun little video. Just looking for some more to record. Give me some more ideas. I've got plenty of ideas, but I need to record a bunch of short little videos to have while I go on vacation next week. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.